What up, guys? It's Seleviathan, and we are back with another reaction today. We are continuing the Nevers. We are on episode 3 today, and episode 2 was pretty wild, honestly. It's been a little bit since I've watched episode 2, maybe about 2 weeks. So from what I could remember, recap wise, that girl, what was her name, Mary, I believe, she was kidnapped by Malady, the crazy lady who came up at the end of the first episode. So then when you had Amalia and you had Penance trying to figure out where Mary is, so they were looking around trying to figure out who she was, and then we figured out that the cop Mundy actually had a connection with her, so there was something going on there. It was pretty interesting. He himself, I think her and him were in a relationship. She was a lot younger than him, so it was a lot of weird type of stuff going on there. But anyway, they try to figure out where Mary is. We see a little bit more about Malady. We see a little bit more about her organization and what they're doing, and then we move on through the episode. A couple of different things. We had a little bit of romance with Augustus and Penance, which I assumed there was going to be at some point. That itself looks like something that's going to be not really addressed until maybe the last episode, because I think there's only about 6 episodes in the first season here. So we'll have to kind of see what happens going forward into season 2. But the first season's already finished with already, so we can go and finish up these last 4 episodes as quick as possible. One of the craziest things that happened actually at the end of the episode was we realized there was a little gambit thing that we had where either Amalia had to save either Penance or she had to save Mary, and Malady was making her choose. And in that moment, we realized that Malady and Amalia, actually, Amalia's real name I think is Molly, and Malady's real name is Sarah, and they knew each other when they were younger or something like that. So they have a connection and a history with each other. So those two characters are intertwined, and it's gonna get pretty good because Malady is crazy. Like I'm really interested at what this character actually, I guess, accomplishes going forward, because I feel like she's a perfect counterbalance to Malia's like cool nature, and while you have crazy Malady, then you have calm Amalia. But anyway, we're gonna get down to episode 3 now. Continuing this up, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications down below to see when I upload more reactions coming forward, and make sure to check out the Patreon at the bottom. We'll have full uncut reactions of this show and others. And with that, we're going to get started with the reaction. Let's go. I wonder what's going on here. Are they like trying to rob this guy? I guess they probably are. Got like his whole crew going on. Oh, it's her, the lady who was with Malady. Wonder what she's doing here.
Pretty.
Tell the beggar king he's done on these docks. No payouts, no shipments.
Not even this one.
Ooh, what is that? The world's first fire extinguisher? That's what that looks like.
Ain't you sugar? Oh, fuck off!
I've enough snuffer in here to mummify you. The same goes for you, Mrs. True.
What?
The scenario's a sight more violent than advertised.
How in fuck's name did that girl sneak up on me?
We were here before you were.
I don't know where Malady is. And I'm not turning myself in.
I'm surprised these two can even have a civilized conversation right now.
I think it was your natural instinct.
My natural instinct is to burn things down.
We can accommodate that.
Is that the mission you were going on about?
Yo, if they can bring this pyromaniac onto their side, man, oh, that's gonna be crazy.
I'm fine, all by myself.
You still feel it. Mary's song. You know what a better world could be like.
It isn't real, that feeling. It's It's a fantasy.
I fell on my snuffer. I don't like all that smoke to come at me.
Oh god,
This
she's high now.
broke
She
my
got too
fall.
much of that laughing
Feels
gas.
fine. Tingling like my hand fingers.
She found a better world.
Oh, and I created Melody.
You know you didn't. You made a difficult choice.
She doesn't know that.
What was her choice though? What was her difficult choice?
Breathe without talking.
I don't, cause that's what I really want to know. What their history was, what their backstory was.
You tried to bring Bonfire Annie into the fold. That's not a difficult choice. That's just reckless. She's a killer, for Christ's sake.
I'm a killer.
You're a soldier. And penance isn't one.
Bonfire Annie would be a pretty good asset though if they brought her along. Like,
It's not fun. Watching you
yo,
throw
this
yourself
guy
and
is
like you
pissed
just got
off,
the
bro.
hose.
Yo, he's mad.
Coming
He's like, yo,
here
this is not funny
to
stuff.
catch
This is
you
not a
up
game,
over
man.
And over.
Could be fun.
Yo, I guarantee these two used to smash. I guarantee they used to.
I sit at
Just
the
looking
back
at them,
of my
man.
wife, and I know something that she doesn't know. Something that will pull her heart out. And the only comfort I have or I can give is the knowledge that I walked away from it.
About being your mistake.
His oh my god, they definitely did, and they're trying to cover it up, and his wife doesn't know, which is horrible. There's something I don't understand about Amalia's power a little bit. Just want to do a quick little tidbit thing. So she can kind of see through the future. Is there like different timelines that she sees? Like, is it a direct future that she sees that she knows is gonna happen, or has things kind of diverted and changed based off of, like, you know what I mean? Is it because of the vision that she did those things, or is it that the vision is guiding her to do, like, you know what I mean? Classic chicken and egg scenario. Like, is it the visions that are controlling her future, or is it the future that's controlling her visions? You know what I mean? Just a little bit of information, but I really hope that we get addressed with that soon at some point. But either way, whatever.
Mrs. True needs a different kind of song. I should be working to get that voice back.
Oh, let her play. Can I not be made the villain of the piece? I said keep playing.
First time Mary sang in public. Only the touch that were in the room could hear it. But next time, it'll make your voice heard for miles, or near a mile, I think. They're awful boxy. Design elements usually come later on, but all I need is some copper wire and we'll have some prototypes.
Penance is like one of the most useful characters in this whole show, honestly.
I think I am getting closer to it. I mean, I feel little. You're keeping secrets.
Every woman keeps secrets. Every touched woman keeps a great deal more.
I can sense that there's something, some sort of mission beyond keeping each other safe, but it's all a bit vague.
What is it you're looking for? A conspiracy? A cult? I'm not asking you to cut off.
No, there's a mission, man. There's a mission, you know. It's about saving all these touched people because they're being oppressed, man. They don't have any rights.
Nervous in crowds. I see things that aren't there. When I meet someone, the first thing I think of is how to kill them. I do have some good qualities.
I like it. You know, she's so hyper aware of herself. This is why she's a good, like, main character, Amalia. You know, like, she's dark, but she's like, I know I'm dark, and it's like, that's just my life. You know, that's just who I am. I've been through some shit. You know, I've been through some shit, and you know, like, this is who I am.
I'm just not sure I can be involved with this.
It's all signed and sealed, old boy.
But you haven't filed them yet with the company's house.
Well, the moment they were signed, paid this all off privately before we started. There's just the staff, the talent, and our generous salaries.
Salaries?
I know, isn't it common? We dwell amongst the nouveau riche.
Finds out what you...
Next candidate.
what you are making them do.
Paying them to...
I understand why this guy's annoyed. He put his name on this stuff, man, and his name holds some weight. I think their names were the Bidlows, yeah. And apparently they're you're putting your name on this, man. So
This union business should only take a few days.
Unions is just organised laziness, if you don't mind my saying. Should be grateful for a wage and your guiding hand.
You'll fire him yourself.
Of course, sir.
And Mrs. Beecham, you will give up your romantic yen for a mistress.
She was a dusky urchin, following her old man around while he collected for the top hat lads. Now she's got a turn. Fire. And what have you got that can compete with that?
Water.
You got fucking guns!
You guys are idiots.
By the light of my shipment ablaze. Other ladies?
The widow. And the science one. She had a horrible device. Well, I didn't know if...
Oh wait, they call Amalia True the widow? Is that what they call her? I didn't know that was her. Who was her husband though? I wonder.
Oh no, look how new that scar is. Nah. You're a pup. I'd expect him to stand his ground.
Oh.
You know about this? Anyone see you left this?
Je ne comprends pas. That's not our address.
Bro, somebody's putting up posters with True's face and sending them to a different address, not even the one that they're going to. It might be the doctor.
Work with.
Everyone knows the Beggar King has a doctor on call with healing hands.
No. I'm weird. Do you want to show me the wound?
Sorry.
Another whiskey. Swan.
Never mind, I was completely wrong.
You are wrong. One day, you're gonna walk into a place that don't think you're charming. Don't think your money's charming.
Is that what he wants him to do? He wants him to basically, like, have them arrested so that he could use them?
Left you on your wedding day. I think it's safe to say she does keep things from you.
Bro, yo, he just pissing him off right now, man.
Amalia True? I do not believe she's only interested in giving the touch to Safe Haven. Do you?
No. Seeing the future, that ain't her whole story. She has a purpose.
I really would like to know what Amalia True's real plans are gonna be in the show, because they keep hinting it out, but she seems like a way more deeper character than I ever thought, you know?
Take 2 of these a day and keep it clean.
My, you just saved my life, handsome sir. Wait, he said go, this is my carriage. He realized it's not actually the carriage that they told him he was gonna bring. This guy.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Come on. Shoot up on a rock when I let you out. You're the luckiest fuck in the world.
Hang on.
How are you? What on earth is this all about?
What the heck is that thing? What is that? Are they robotic or something? They definitely are.
We need to be set up the day Mary is ready to sing. I'll meet Penance in the park at dusk.
Where are you going?
Miss Bidlow needs to see this.
But Lavinia Bidlow is not actually on the touch side. She's not on their side. She's like against the touch, actually. She wants to use them.
I can find you a place. You know, I've got the spare room. But...
Oh, I know you wouldn't. Frank, I didn't mean it.
Is he? I knew it. He actually did do it with Hugo, didn't he? Oh no, and this guy's trying to, like, being ashamed about it or something.
You sing, you know, that kind of singing. I'd like to be there.
You know that only
No.
the touch can hear it.
I have a feeling Lavinia Bidlow might be the one who's making those robots or who's financing the doctor. Maybe.
Confidence levels on the investment's return.
Regrettably, we are among those who cannot see into the future. But we do have a clearer view of the field. It appears the new players are in motion.
Call or what have you? I'm not sure. She's been struggling. We're doing the test this evening. In the park. If Mary can find her voice, we'll make sure it's heard.
We're the people who answer your flyer.
Well, I'm not answering any of your questions.
Who do you work for?
A man. Tall, had a fur coat, well-spoken, but not too posh.
In water. Any liquid. She did it with wine, which is the opposite of Jesus. Plus, it cost me 2 shillings. Been afraid of anything, she would just say, water is life. Sitting up nights with her needlework, just knowing something. Sitting and knowing.
Who the heck is that? She can turn anything into water? That's interesting.
How? How do you do that?
Oh, magic.
She went for a bath. It was so hard. It was so hard to hold her down like that because she didn't understand.
They're like, oh, I'll make it better for you. I'll make it better for you as you, like, murder somebody. Oh my god.
She didn't know she was touched till she lifted her baby boy out from his bassinet. 6 months old and the first person to ever love her back.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
Bones broke before it could even make a sound.
Oh my god, really?
I don't think she would hurt you.
7 people.
Yeah, 7 touch people. What policeman's gonna care?
Monday?
We'll have to send word to True. Tell her we're not going to the park.
Yes, we are.
Sorry?
We are going to the park. I'm ready.
How many?
Well,
What, love? Girls. That'll never hear Mary's song. You should have asked her how many.
too many damn girls, man, honestly. But at least Mary's willing to finally do it, and they're willing to finally see how many actual touch people are in London. Dude, all these girls who were just, like, murdered for, like, nothing. Just because they had powers, man. Yo, this guy has one of the craziest turns, yo. He can walk on water. That's crazy. Oh my god, I knew that's what he was gonna do. I knew he was gonna just try to keep her down under the water. Easiest way to kill her. My guy, this is a middle-aged woman, man. You're looking like Hulk Hogan over here, man. Why even throw her in the water in the first place if it was gonna be this much of a struggle to, like, kill her? Like, really? Why would you do all of this?
I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm really asking.
Bro, if she kills this guy right now, if she gets him right now, oh my god. And the funniest thing is, I don't think this guy can turn off the walking on water thing, yo. I think it's just, like, always there, because look, his body's, like, flat on the ground right now as she pulls him, which is making it easier for her to get him, which is hilarious. That's funny. I've never seen somebody's superpowers work against him so horribly before. Like, the fact that he's making himself able to float up gave her the momentum to grab onto his legs and push as hard as she could, because she didn't have the strength to choke him out like that. She pulled him using his own powers against him. That's crazy.
That you just hate dresses? Someone overstepped.
Bro, it's like, imagine feeling that. It's like true, like, they feel it, they can hear it, but he can't hear it, he can't see it. No! No! Mary, no! What the heck? What? Who's shooting at her? I don't know, something about Mary always felt like she was doomed for this. Like, part of me thought that, like, this wasn't gonna end in the best way possible. What was the purpose of any of that? I also find it crazy that these just a little tidbit, the weapons in this show are crazy. You know what? There's always silver linings. At least they got Bonfire Annie on their side, and I think it's very important that they have her on her side. Yo, she brought along a whole bunch of new orphans too. A bunch of the touched. I think one of those girls were also the girls who were in like Hugo's like bar thing too. That was the Nevers episode 3. Great episode. Oh man. Quick recap here. We got Mary back, so now we got married, and they had a plan going on. They were gonna try to use Mary to kind of connect with all the other touch in London so that they can tell them, hey, we need to all come over here. Amalia seems to have a bigger goal in mind, which involve bringing the touch together. So I don't know where that's going to lead, but she herself, Amalia, is a very mysterious character, and I cannot wait to get more into Mrs. True's backstory, because I feel like she has a crazy story. I don't know, like I don't know what it is. Looking at her character, the actor who plays her really well. Because when I look at her character, I see like this darkness, like this huge darkness that's like part of her life that's been there for a while. And even the guy, the Hugo guy, the doctor, no, not Hugo, sorry. I don't remember what his name. Horatio, that was his name. Horatio was also an H. He himself was also said like you don't know anything about Miss True. She had no choice. So he himself knows what's going on with her. Like he knows her life. So there's something more going on there for sure. We got more into Hugo's little brothel thing, and we also got into Augustus Bidlow's little like his he's not too keen with the idea. He never wanted the idea to begin with, and I don't know how Hugo convinced him, but he's kind of a punk for letting him put his name on it. That's stupid. But then we also got more into it. We got a bit more into Mundy's whole little story. We figured out that he might actually be a closeted homosexual. And I don't particularly like it when shows address stuff like that, but for the time period it makes a lot of sense as to why he's not very accepting of it, because in those times it wasn't very accepting, which makes sense. I can't just say, hey, it's easy now, like it's 2021, you can do whatever the hell you want. They could do that storyline. I just didn't really understand what was the point of putting that as part of the storyline while also having Mary get killed. Like, it would have just been easier if Mary just got killed, you know, him being still kind of in love with her. But there's probably more to the story with that, but we'll move on from that topic. The Beggar King, this guy, badass, I love him, but him and Amalia are not on good terms, and I think if Amalia wants like everything to go smoothly, she needs to be able to get on good terms with the Beggar King, because this guy tried to get her killed, and that was that was a great fight sequence. That was so dumb to watch that guy have his own powers, walk on water. He literally could have killed her. He could have just put a hand down there, picked her up by the neck, and just snapped her, like, easily. But he chose to make it super like dramatic and everything, throwing the hook in the water, walking over, and having his own weapon and his own power used against him, and having that be the reason he dies. Like, I liked that sequence. It was really good to watch. It was great to watch. I love seeing Amalia be a badass, but then looking at the flip side, I'm just like, yo, this guy's stupid. But it was entertaining to watch. Another little tidbit I wanted to really quickly mention, that Lucy lady and her power, crazy. I don't know what it is. It's like extreme force or something, but she picked up her child and broke its bones into like a million pieces, and it died. I think it was a boy, so he died, and that was crazy. That was sad. Anyway, it seems like the show's starting to really pick up in a very, very dark way, and I'm enjoying a lot about it. I don't know what's up with Malady. She really just does not like Amalia at all. Like there's a bigger secret going on there, and I think Amalia is gonna have to be the one who fixes that bridge, because I think Amalia was the one who originally burnt it, and I think she has to be the one who fixes it. Because Malady, she's crazy, but I think she's misunderstood. I know she's killed a lot of people. I know she's been that, but I feel like life has not been good to her, judging by her face and the torment and the trauma that it looks like she's had in the past. So even before being touched, there was something way more going on there. I mean, the touch thing happened only 3 years ago. So there's way more in regards to the story with the characters in the past that has absolutely nothing to do with their powers, which will be like a really, really great thing to really see going forward. But anyway, that is the recap with that. And then, we also saw Mary die, and Bonnie, what was her name? Bonfire Annie joining up and bringing all those, touch people to the orphanage. So that's going to be something crazy to see. I don't know how that's going to help out with anything, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you all for your support. It's been great. I'm so happy with all the people who've joined the Patreon and who've seen the full reactions of this show and a lot of other stuff. The support has been really great for that, honestly, and it makes me really happy to do this, because having people say, hey, I like what you're doing, I see what you're doing, and I like it, it makes me feel good. It makes me more motivated to do it, because I enjoy doing this stuff a lot. So it's just been really great. I thank you guys all for your support and everything. It's been so amazing. It's been so great. It's been motivating me a lot to keep doing this and keep pushing forward with this, even though I don't have a lot of time to edit and I don't have a lot of time to do things, and even though these videos don't come out as frequently as I possibly would want them to come out. Personally, like having maybe like 6-7 reactions in a month is something that I would say would be good, but it might not be perfect for anybody else. You know what I mean? Some people might want more content. Patreon definitely has a lot more frequent content, that's for sure. It's so much easier to edit for Patreon. Put a clip there, put a clip there, put a clip there, edit, produce video, there we go, we're done. YouTube, you literally have to make sure there's no copyrighted music, you have to make sure there's no copyrighted this and that and this and that, and it just makes for, I guess, a harder editing type of thing. But anyway, whatever, it is what it is. Anyway, I will see you guys around. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember, bananas are one of the greatest fruits in the world. That's my piece of advice for you today. Peace out. Have a great day, guys.